Last time on Have PPC Will Travel. Paladin's gang was eager to put their new battle mechs through their paces. Even Paladin himself, who was normally quite level-headed, was caught up in the excitement and negotiated a deal with the first contract he could find. After several months of travel, they made landfall. Paladin made contact with Commandant Sigmar Han, commander of the 6th Lyran Guards 2nd Battalion. Paladin's unit was to be folded into Han's command until the contract ended in 9 months, or the Lyrans managed to capture Stuart. Eager to put the unit to work, Commandant Han ordered scouts to help find a defector with important intel. Within a couple hours, Iroquois Lance found their target but were spotted by Myrick scouts when they attempted to make contact. Before a single shot was fired, a large windstorm enveloped the desert valley and generated a blinding sandstorm. Iroquois Lance lost track of the tank in the confusion and radioed back its last known position and heading to Allied command. In response, Commandant Han had Wolf Lance join the Lyrans' Canis Lance and try to intercept the defector. Upon reaching the town, they found Merrick forces had also arrived and the Eagle was ready to defend its nest.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Megamek, and today we're going to get started on our first big battle here. It's a big planetary assault. Obviously, first thing you're probably going to notice here is I've changed the theme to be more of a dark mode theme. That bright white was kind of really messing with my eyes. I did run into some issues with some fonts. I think I've mostly fixed it, although there is still a little bit of wonkiness on some screens, but they're screens I never really go to because they're loading screens. So I know what buttons to push. But we're going to go in here. I have given our Lyran and Free World's friends here identities. And I've changed the options here in this area, where if I went to edit mission, I've given them both the Lyran Guards camo and also the Stuart Dragoons. And I've also named them, we're going to be fighting with the 6th Lyran Guards. Just a battalion that's actually assaulting this world. We're going to be attached to them as a company under house rule, basically, as far as command structure. Then the enemy bot, we've got the 1st Tanya Dragoons, which is part of the Stuart Dragoons, which is appropriate since we're fighting on Stuart. At least I assume so. And they were the ones that were actually of regular experience. So that's the one I went with. There was a couple other things I changed. I don't remember what. It was just basically campaign options I kind of thought better of. One of them was, I think when it came to turnover and retention, I did turn on the ability for founders to retire. They won't leave as far as, like, you know, they quit. The other big change I made was we're going to use the shares system. As part of this unit, you know, they're trying to support their families. So at first I was trying to figure out, well, how would I work that? How would I, you know, would I just decide there's a percentage that I, you know, leave over that way? Well, that's more or less what the share system is. As a percentage of it gets deducted, it gets distributed to all the personnel, which I could say is, like, for our personnel, they get distributed there. For anybody else new, well, you know, congratulations, you've got a shares. But I figured that would be a way to simulate that. So I went ahead and activated the share system. But back to the battle. One thing, well, I need to change it here. I changed that, but after this was generated, so I don't think it was going to change here. But if you ever do want to change this, just make it a little bit more thematic for you. You don't click down here, but you click up. You click there to, like, select the unit, but then up here for the camo itself. Then we're going to go to Lyran Commonwealth, Lyran Guards. I'll go ahead and do this. And one other thing, well, there's two things I didn't really immediately notice last time. Let's see if I can actually multitask here. Apparently not. One thing I didn't notice is, if you'll see here, our reinforcing. Actually, that isn't the reinforcements. That's weird. It's the recon unit isn't arriving the reinforcements are beating the recon unit, which the recon unit is the one that actually triggered the thing. But honestly, that's actually probably, hopefully better for us. But they're not going to arrive until round 4 of the combat. Then also, I noticed down here, their recon units also aren't going to arrive until round 3, although that's a rather minor issue considering everything else that we're fighting here. The other thing I didn't really notice at the time was we are fighting in a strong gale with blowing sand. It's basically a little bit of a sandstorm. This is going to make targeting rather interesting for sure. It's probably mostly going to mess with missile systems and maybe even lasers. I'm not sure what all. I'd have to go look up the rules, and I'd have to get up and go do that. And I don't really want to get up and go do that. I want to, finish this up and start playing. What do I do? Put the same thing on it? That's an easier way to do it. I don't need to get the sub menu. I know what I'm after. All right. So while we do have more BV than them, they outnumber us rather significantly. I think the breakdown is something like they have like 21 individual units to our 13, and 4 of ours aren't going to show up for a while, and 2 of theirs aren't going to show up. So they're going to outrun us. But BV wise, we outdo them. There was a view I thought that actually broke that down, but I don't remember where that was. Is it here? Puffin Lance? Oh, I did rename our lances and companies. It's Carson Company. We have Wolf Lance, which is kind of our little striker unit, and we have Iroquois Lance, which is kind of our Native American recon unit. And I renamed the Command Lance Sheriff Lance. We have a Canis Lance, and we also have Puffin Lance. They have an Orchid Lance, Aspen Lance. I mean, they actually broke it down into Lance. Look at that. Daily Lance, Surfer Lance, Swordfish Lance, Queen Lance, Bifrost Lance, and then the designated target is Rifle Lance, and the recon is Big Texas Lance. That's kind of cool. It's not really what I was looking for, but you know what? Let's just get in here. As far as timing, I asked for you guys' feedback, and you gave it, and I really appreciate that. You're indicating that it's kind of a slower, or not slower, but smaller videos might be better. I used to do kind of like 30-minute max. What I'm doing now is I've got basically a stopwatch in front of me, and when it gets to 30 minutes, I'll start looking for a good stopping point to before we continue. Yeah, you see here, I don't think I can't really hover over and see what the details of this is, but it is a little bit warm here too because we're kind of basically fighting on a desert tile. So I'm not sure exactly at what point that causes heat issues. 35. What is that in real world? It's over 100. I'm pretty sure. 100 degrees. So. Yeah, I mean, everything else is more like this is a nice terrestrial world. We just happen to be in a desert. As far as initiative, looks like our team won it, although we go before their other allies, which for deployment isn't that big of a deal. As far as strategy is concerned, what I'm thinking is I want to just stick with our buddies here. Just kind of hug them a little bit because we're inexperienced, whereas they have elite pilots among them. So if we can basically kind of stick with them, provide them a little bit of cover, and let them do their work, it's probably going to be our best bet. So where did they... I'm going to have to turn that off, aren't I? Control P. There we go. We know what the weather conditions are. Ooh. Kind of like that. Let me get Control K here to give ourselves maximum view here. Excellent. I like that. I like that it gets over there. This mini map though isn't as useful. It looks like they are positioning kind of over here. Well, corner to corner. So more than likely we just need to stay up here. And they will join us. It looks like there's a bunch of buildings here too. So it's kind of a... There's roads down here. It's kind of like a little bit of a desert town or some sort. I think the map's called like Homestead. Yeah, some rural homes. So it's a small, desert village. How big are these buildings? Level 0. Oh no, that's the height 2. So they're 1-2-story buildings. Not very big at all. I don't think they're really even that CF. Well, that's a height 3 one. Unknown basement CF. Don't put anything heavy on them. I don't think we have anything heavy enough to collapse them unless you damage them. Where do we want to? I don't really know what the foliage does exactly. I guess it's saying it's heavy woods. Light woods. I've also tried to clean up the map here a little bit. I like seeing the level, but I don't. There's a hex coordinates. That gets a little bit too busy for me, so I've kind of turned off the hex coordinates to help just my ability to see what's going on here. For now, what do we got? The dragon, dreamer. Let's put you. I don't want to put you on this. This is pavement, right? Yeah. I'll put you here. Seems a little loud. Can I turn that down? I think it's client options, actually. Client settings. Let's just make that 50%. Alright, where did he, or did he even bother deploying anywhere? Why is it my turn again? It should be their turn. I kind of wish there was, and there may be that I'm just not aware of it. There's a way to kind of like highlight the mechs or dim the map so I can better see like where the mechs actually are. All right. Well, anyway, what do we got now? Bookworm. He's in a Shadowhawk. Let's put you up here. I mean, I guess you can kind of see it here. Just a couple more locusts. They're going to run up this way. This is Cowboy and the Griffin. I'm going to keep you back as much as I can because you are a long-range mech. And Boss Lady, I'll keep you up with there. There, they're loading in here. I don't need the player list. Why does it keep pulping that up? There's a way to turn that off, and I don't remember what it is. don't really understand why they have that on by default. I think it's like nag rules or something. Oh, there is there's a setting I need to change. I just see all the settings. Oh no, that's just searching here. It's like an advanced. Well, I'm eating up too much of our time here trying to find this. I'll do that between episodes, trying to figure out where that is. It's a bot that slows down their movement so I can see it. I don't want them to go super slow, but I want to be able to see what's going on. All right, a new initiative. We kind of won it. They have to go first. Oh, I do want to see where they deployed the thing we need to actually destroy, or well, not destroy. Well, yes, destroy, but not kill. We don't need to kill the ones. It's a little LRM carrier, which is located where? Where did you put it? I don't know. Did they just decide not to do it? There it was. It was underneath something else. I believe this is it. The Scorpion designated target. Yeah. So we kind of need to swing up. Looks like he's going north, so we might want to swing up that way. Up and around. Please stop doing that. And we got the dragon selected now. Well, we want to go ahead and run her up as much as we can. Can we get up to here? No, we can get to there. Let's get some movement bonuses going. Some targeting number. I think that's what this +3 stands for. I think we'll have a +3 modifier if we do that one. Let me test that theory. +2, +1, 0. Yep. Let's go ahead and run her up there. The wind and sandstorm might also be causing issues. Also, the wind is probably going to cause issues with piloting checks. So I guess please look forward to that. I'm going to jump you because you're kind of in a weird spot. Okay, apparently the wind is really messing with... No, this is a Shadowhawk, isn't it? Shadowhawk only has 3. Yeah, it's one of these weird ones that doesn't have the full complement of what it could have. In that case, let's just move you down this way, down to here. +2 modifier. That's as far as you can go. Griffin. Let's move you in behind him. And then finally we have Boss Lady here. Wolverine can't jump, can it? No, it can. I need to take a closer look at the Shadowhawk and Wolverine because they have similar weapon loadouts, but it seems like the Wolverine has heavier weapon loadout. They move the same speed, except this can jump further. And it seems like they have the similar armor. Where is my... cowboy. 160 armor. 10 heat sinks. Slightly less armor. Half a ton less armor. And 2 extra heat sinks. Can jump. Medium laser, an SRM-6, and an AC-5. An extra medium laser, an LRM-10. Possibly extra ammo. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, we don't want to do that mad movement. Let's just go ahead and run you up here as far as we can. I don't think we're going to be in range of anything to fire this first turn. Which is fine, gives us our reinforcements a chance. I don't really like how that Warhammer's going off by himself. When our reinforcements get here, I'm probably going to want to... I might actually want to go ahead and start trying to get somebody up to support him. AC5, is anybody even in range? I would be surprised. No, you're done firing. LRMs go slightly more range, but no, nothing's range. We can just kind of skip through this. I don't want to kick the building. Thank you. Thank you for the option, but no. And that's going to annoy the ever-living heck out of me. End phase. Done. Seriously, where is that option? Was it a client setting? Auto display. Here we are. Player list. Hide. Okay. Next round, let's see. We've won. Well, our side is right at 1 initiative. We've lost the internal initiative from that, which is fine for now, and we're not really deep into it yet. I am going to start trying to move. Well, it's going to be difficult to do. The dragon, let's go ahead and... How fast can the dragon go? 5'8"? Let's keep stacking our movement modifiers with that. My concern is I don't want to be trying to turn on the pavement because it forces a check. But I think with Bookworm here... Well, there's woods there, isn't there? There we go. That'll work. Who's next? Cowboy? Here on the Griffin. Let's go ahead and move you up there like that. Wolverine, I'm going to move you up as far as I can as well. Let's do it in a sane manner. What are they? Are these just like little bunkers? Okay, well here we see the Locust. Entering rubble, had to take a check. He has a base of 6, he has a cramped cockpit, and the strong gale is giving +1 modifiers. He rolled a 12. I guess good on you, man. Do we have unfinished players? Where? I think we're done. Okay, now things should be a little bit closer, potentially in pew-pew range. This Warhammer's really charging down here. I don't like it. He's going to get swarmed over. I really need to get over to him. Was I looking at the dragon instead of a Wolverine? Or the Shadowhawk? Where is the Shadowhawk? You're up here. I think I was. Whatever, I'm getting distracted. Let us... I don't believe if you currently can see anything. The dragon might be able to. Well, I guess I can see. It says the dragon. What am I talking about? I could shoot the Warhammer. That's, well... But nothing else. Oh, well, the Locust I can see, but it's just out of range. Skip firing. Obviously, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to. And you're not going to be able to. Physical attacks? Nope. Alright. another round done. Just kind of on approach. We won and lost the deal here. It says round 3, so their things are going to show up. Their recon unit. It's funny how it says weather is clear, but we've got a sandstorm going on here. If I do that, okay, it didn't have an issue. You were trying to jump. And finally you, I think we can just move you forward. What's this? Ultra rubble? I think we might want to avoid the ultra rubble. It might actually want to slow you down a little bit. In fact, I want to bring you down to support everybody else. All right. Things are happening now. You can see that locust. What kind of numbers are we looking at? 13's to hit for that. 13's to hit for that. So even though I can see you, I can't hit you. I would assume it's even worse for this. Yeah. So this is the Thunderbolt here. This is the enemy. See, another thing I don't know about this battle is before, like, it would say something like, you know, victory condition, defeat this many percentages of the enemy, or keep this percentage alive. I don't know if we're just fighting to the death. I don't know if they're going to run away at some point if we beat them enough, or if our side's going to run away at some point. That could potentially be bad. I do know we're supposed to, like, the main thing we're supposed to be doing is capturing the Scorpion. Interesting. Okay, this is Mr. Shadowhawk. I highly doubt you're in range of anything. Nope. Nope. Probably next turn. Griffin, you jump, so I doubt you can even hit anything. Alright. Nope. And finally, our Wolverine. She has a chance of hitting that. How much ammo does this thing have in it? 20? You know what? Why not? A little early fire. Maybe we'll get lucky. Getting rid of which variant of the Locust is this? This is the E, 1E. Yeah. All right, all kinds of firing going. Misses. The Shadowhawk hit our Wolverine with LRM-5. Hit the left arm. Well, I hit all 5 missiles too. Okay. We're not in any range to do anything. How did our Warhammer already generate 4 heat? I guess it's a Warhammer one. That's the answer. The question is the answer. Alright, can we please get our units on the board here? Round 4. It might be the end phase they show up. Nope, it's this phase. Okay, good. And we come over here. It might be interesting to come in right here and start wrecking this stuff. That would give our Warhammer a lot of support, kind of provide some protection. So first we have a Phoenix Hawk. I'm going to throw you, well, I gotta go back here a little bit. Put you here. Then I have Scorpion and the Mercury. I want to put you a little bit further back. The Shadowhawk. I'm going to throw you there. Then finally a Locust. We'll kind of keep you a little bit back too. Might not be a good idea. There's a lot of stuff down here. But they're going to have to pivot, go up to ours. And that also puts us in a little bit of a better position here to get the Scorpion. I might send the lights straight down to try to get after this thing. Are they really even protecting it? It doesn't really look like it. What was the initiative report? We won and then lost. Okay. So we have to go first. Which is stupid. I don't think we have to go with these guys though. So let me switch over here to Mr. Shadowhawk. Get him actually in some kind of position to help out. These guys I want to move later than usual, if not last. Alright, I need to be a little bit more careful with the dragon here. I don't want it to get too close, not yet. But I do want to keep its speed up as well. I don't want to go in the rubble because apparently that's going to cause issues. Alright, that'll put them in behind that Warhammer. Or her. Okay, they still haven't moved. They probably know what I'm up to. Griffin Man. Select you. Down to support all this guys, all the people down here. We've got enough forces up here, so we can probably split this force in half. Be fine. Then kind of keep everything together with the this Wolverine. I don't like how he's charging ahead against all of that. That is not good. That's our commander. Where's the Thunderbolt? It's down here too, isn't it? Or did it move up here? You know what would be nice is a unit list where I can pull it up, click on the unit, and it just takes me straight to it. Meg's here it is. Yeah, he's over here getting ready to stomp on that Wolverine. Okay. Now let's move our own Wolverine up. As much as I can, or dare to. There we go. Who has not moved? I think we're still waiting on these guys. I think I'm going to start putting my plan into motion to start going down after the Scorpion down here. So first the Mercury. I could mask it. I don't think this is the right time to do so though. What is reckless? I don't know what that means. How would I do mask? Unless that is what reckless means. Oh, we go 12. Oh, okay. It's changing colors when I would go to masks. For now, that gives us some nice cover. Let's go right there. Just run right down there. Pivot and be ready to run again. You guys still haven't done your thing. We're going to move the locust kind of a similar way. Try to. I'm going to go down to here. Yeah. I know with roads, if like you turn on the road, the pavement, I think it's the same way. If you try to, will it show me? Will it get mad at me and force me to do a little check? It didn't, so I turned on the pavement. So I guess maybe the pavement's fine. It's just the roads that are the issue if you try to run and turn on a road. They still haven't moved these things. Isn't that lovely? Alright, so Phoenix Hawk. Can I get you here? I can. You wouldn't have great defense if I did that, though. I am somewhat concerned about the defense. What's your pilot rating here? Trailblazer, you are a 4-5. Let's jump. In fact, let's jump you this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get you kind of here. Turn to this way. Let's see what they do with that. They didn't do much of that with that. Alright. If I go here, I'll block off these buildings, kind of give myself a little bit of cover. Gives me a +2. Gets us close to the Hermes and the Vedetti. Also kind of behind this locust. Hopefully providing a distraction for all of this. They've got a lot of units for us winning initiative. We did win the initiative, didn't we? Yeah. They got a lot of units they have not moved. Okay. There's everybody else. Warhammer entered Rebel. Really good pilot, so he didn't really... he thankfully didn't need to roll a whole lot, because he only rolled a 3. He needed a 2. Good grief. Alright, well, what just happened here? Where is everybody? Because he's moved up to there. I don't even think he can see anything from there. Isn't that lovely? What do we got here? This is the Phoenix Hawk. Let's look at the large laser. I don't think you can see anybody. Alright, well, that makes nobody you can shoot at anyway. Mercury. You can see this Vedetti. You can also see the Hermes. Which one am I actually even more worried about? I know what a Vedetti has. What does the Hermes have? Medium laser and AC5 is basically the same thing. Of course, that has a flamer. It's also potentially harder to kill. How much armor does it have? It's Like decent for its weight range. What's the Vedetti have? It's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of another, isn't it? Let's go after the Hermes. What do we need to hit? $12s. So not really worth getting into overheat on, but what's causing all the 12? 4 from your gunner skill, +1. The blowing sand's causing an issue. He ran, or I ran anyway. It's long range, okay. Is it the same with the other, the Vedetti? Yeah. Okay, we'll fire 2 of our medium light. Well, I guess we only have 2. I guess we have 2 mediums and 2 smalls. But we won't overheat if we fire the 2 mediums. Also, these out of range of the others anyway. Dragon, can you see anything? No. Shadowhawk. What's in your sights? Anything? Nope. They're just outside of it. Griffin, you can see some stuff. See this locusts at 11, 12, 14. What is your heat dissipation? 12. And, okay, so we want... I doubt the LRMs are going to be better. Matter of fact, it's... one for blowing sand. The missiles actually aren't getting a penalty for the blowing sand, whereas the PPC is. However, he's one within minimum range of LRMs, so it makes it equal. We'll throw a PPC at him and hope for the best. I don't think that will overheat him. I didn't jump him, did I? Or did I? No, I think I just ran him south. Shadowhawk here. Can you even see anything? No, they all hid. As I knew they would. There's nothing I could do about it. Where they all hid to. These guys just kind of clumped up behind that building. And you have a targeting solution on something. I assume it's going to be the Hermes again. 12s to hit. We'll fire both medium lasers and hope for the best. And this is our Wolverine. Something's shooting at him. The Hermes is shooting at him. Needs an 11 with the AC5. Well, you can see this. Let's go ahead and twist you this way. Right? Oh, there, you're over here. You're shooting at that Wolverine. I'm fine. What am I in? Oh, that's our friendly Wolverine. Well, let's look at this armored personnel carrier. I need an 8 to hit it, or 10, or an 11. Looks like the sand's only affecting laser weapons. Okay. Let's fire our SRM 6 and 5 at this armored personnel carrier. It can't be that hard to kill, hopefully. I don't think... Well, she can see this wasp. But he need 11s to hit that. Okay, yep. Definitely fire at this thing. much heat is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 12 sync. Yeah, let's go ahead and fire the medium laser too. Why not? Okay, did anything come of any of this? Lots of firing. Boss Lady hit the APC with the AC-5 anyway. Has 5 armor left. The Rifleman hit the Locust. Right leg with a medium laser. Okay. Flashman hit a Locust. Stripped the armor off of its left torso with a large laser. The other large laser went hit with the center torso. Everything else looks like it missed. Dang it. Weapons fire. The Locust fired at our commanding officer. Stripped a little bit of armor off of its arm. The Warhammer fired 1 PPC and missed. The Shadowhawk. I only care about hits. I wish there was a way. Can I switch the location of this? I can. I don't think I like it there though. Can I switch it back? Please? Please? Alright. Is there a way I can just sort this by what did damage? That doesn't look like it. Alright. I don't think we have anything in melee range. Close, but not quite. He's in melee range of that. And they went prone. Alright, physical attack. Locust kicked his left leg, doing damage. He kicked him in the left leg, did 11 damage to the armor destroyed. 1 internal left in that. The Locust, right? Kick at Locust, okay. Was kicked. Looks like he failed his roll and fell. Did a little bit more damage to him. You were kicked, you fell. He's getting lucky with these no crits. Did a little extra damage to him. He's weakened. That Locust, we should be able to swarm it. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to swarm our commanding officer as well. So here at the end phase, I see that we are a little over on time. So next time we have to save our commander because he ran ahead and I mean he didn't really take a whole lot of fire, but this Locust got really lucky. Tripped him. I think actually he kicked the Locust and it got tangled on his leg and it's like, oh no, it caused him to unbalance. Just kicked him too hard. It happens. Fortunately, he is behind these cluster buildings, but we'll deal with that next time. So until then, crash and burn.